Okay, what's going on, people? Trev2323 here. I've been trying to clean these rusty nuts for my trailer hitch with the wire brush. Not working too well. I've heard stories about apple cider vinegar getting rust off. I was planning on putting my trailer hitch on today, but probably not because I couldn't get all the rust off of this. I got it freshly painted and everything, and rust is like cancer, so this right here would just start rusting out everything I just done, so I want to get as much rust off as possible. So I'm going to try the apple cider vinegar removal. Let's see what happens. Okay, I needed a jar big enough to put everything in. The mouth on this was big enough. So I'm putting all the nuts in, like, you know, that's pretty bad right there. I don't want, even on the treads, that's pretty bad right there. Underneath, the washers are really bad. See the washers? So I'm going to fill up this bottle and then fill it up with apple cider vinegar. What I'm hearing is you got to let it set for a couple hours and shake it in between. So let me put some apple cider vinegar in that. Okay, I'm not going to waste the apple cider vinegar, but I want to cover up at least all the bolts. Alright, that's close enough for government standard. Not all the way at the bottom, so I'm going to shake it up. Okay, got the cap on it. And I'm going to leave it to sit for a couple hours. You know, I'm going to periodically kind of take it down to see what happens, you know, like this. But look, rust is coming off, and that's probably just the metal on metal rubbing against each other. I've actually seen a guy use apple cider vinegar to get all the surface rust off of a car before he painted it. And it actually did take all the rust off, so I do believe this works. But I'm just going to shake it around a bit, and then I'll get back with you in a couple hours. I don't know if you can see that in there. It's pretty crazy. I just shook it up, and there's actually part of it, the bolt right there, and the rust on the washer is fizzing up like a Alka-Seltzer's in there. I wonder what the hell was in there. It's fizzing up. Oh, you can't see it like that. It's fizzing up just like I threw Alka-Seltzer in there, and there's nothing in there. So I guess that's just eating the rust off of it. Hello, Trev2323 here. I'm going to finish this video on the apple cider vinegar and the bolts. See how dirty the water is, how murky it is. I've actually been shaking it around. It's about 5 hours later, 7 hours later. I've been shaking it around every now and then when I pass it by. So let's see what happens. Look at it. All the rust came out. All the rust came out. This right here got some on the top a little bit. Other than that, I mean, look at it. See, it is eating all the rust away. Just a little bit of rust is left right there. A little bit of rust. So actually, I dumped all that out, but it was terrible already. But I'm gonna go ahead and put some more apple cider vinegar in there because it literally is eating away all the rust. It's amazing. All these washers were covered in rust. They were covered in rust. Look at, there's no rust on the washer. Let's see. Some of these didn't have that bad rust, but it looks brand new now. Some of them did have some rust within the see that rust within the treads right there, but there's still some rust, but it's breaking off. So actually I'm going to put some more apple cider vinegar, and then I'm probably going to leave them for about another 5 hours, and all the rust should be gone. But yeah, the washers definitely, everything is completely off the washers. Done, 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 done. Let's see, those, nothing on those. Just a little bit in the tread of that one. Just a little bit right there in the tread on that one. This one has a lot. That one does have a lot on there, but you could tell it was eating at it. It's eating it away. So that was about 5 hours. So I'll probably put all of them in again, but these are almost completely rust free, and these just got a little bit of rust left. So that was my video. Does apple cider vinegar work getting rust off the bolts? Yes, it does. These bolts were from a trailer hitch. I need a trailer hitch to put in my van. My son went to pick apart and got it. I sanded, I wire brushed the whole trailer hitch, put internal coating in it, and I figure everything's beautiful, brand new with the hitch. but I didn't want to put rusty bolts on it, so that's why I'm cleaning the bolts. So apple cider vinegar, shake it around every hour, but let it set for about 10 hours. All right, bye. Okay, I'm glad I didn't put the video up yet about the apple cider vinegar getting rust off, because I wanted to show you something. Yesterday I showed you that there was no rust at all on these, and I don't know if you could tell with the sunlight, is they're completely filled with rust. One day of them sitting, just one day of them sitting out. And believe it or not, I'm an ex-Marine, and I should have known to grease them and put some like, not grease, but put some oil on them after they were done being cleaned off. After we did our rifles all the time, our M16s, we had to lightly lube them with freaking oil. You know, so I should have known better. And another thing is, keep track of your stuff, because if you see, I have no idea where that went. I was doing too many projects at once yesterday, and I actually lost a washer. Now I got plenty of washers, but these ones right here had like little teeth on them that it grabs, you know. But I just wanted to show you, look how much rust is on that already from just overnight. So I'm gonna soak them in apple cider vinegar one more time to get this rust off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put some oil on them before I install them. You know, what's the sense of me installing them like this with that rust on them? It's just gonna start rusting the inside of the truck already. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so I just took them back out of the apple cider vinegar again, and they're all cleaned off again. Are cleaned off really good. So this time, overnight or till I use them again, I'm gonna spray them down with WD-40 and just leave them in a plastic cup in WD-40. Swish it around, make sure to get coated really good. So I'll probably go one more video tomorrow, leave them overnight. Last time, by the time I got home from work, or this morning, they were completely rusted out again. So one more video tomorrow morning, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, bye. Here, there in a cup, I just used the WD-40. I sprayed WD-40 all of them and shook them around, and I'm leaving like that tomorrow night. I mean overnight, and then when I get home from work tomorrow, we'll see if any of the rust came back again. Okay, just wanted to show you, I left them WD-40 on them overnight, and the rust didn't come back like the night before with no WD-40 on them. They look fine. They look like still brand new right now with WD-40 on them. When I left them, when I cleaned them and just left them there with no WD-40, there was rust all over them. Alright, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.